as you may have been able to tell, I have VR hair, which is a real thing. Today we're playing a game that I had no idea existed until yesterday. The best way to explain this game is it's kind of like Car Mechanic Simulator, but it's not. This is my workshop. As you can tell, it's a bit of a mess. So the best way to explain this game is, as I say, it's like Car Mechanic Simulator, but it's a little bit more in depth than Car Mechanic Simulator. So let's get straight into the business of talking about this game. Now, pretty much this is my workshop. This is where there's a lift, and I've got a bunch of rubbish absolutely everywhere because I don't know how to clean up after myself. And you can also try and throw things into hoops. So one of the very first things that we're going to do is start upgrading, because I've now got $50,000, which means I can start upgrading my garage a little bit. So you can actually purchase another car lift, or move it, should I say, purchase a storage bay. So I'm actually gonna confirm and purchase that. We got race trailer, engine stand, work light, tire changer. We have a bunch of other tools here, including a rolling cart, which I'm actually gonna purchase one of those because that will come in handy. Look at that. Go for a walk with it. If I can grab it, go for a walk. So these are the cars we have available, starting from 14,000 all the way to 32 on this page. And which one do we go for? Do we go for the 14 grand, the cheapest of the cheap? We're doing it properly from the bottom. Oh, it's just different conditions. So it is the same vehicle, I think, just different conditions. So let's go spend a little bit more. Let's swap those cars. Round there is, oh, it's a nice orange as well. So this is our first car and only car currently in the game. So the lift pulls up like this, and the reason it's more in depth than Car Mechanic Simulator is I'm just going to go in here, and as you can see, the engine is in here, and we can actually even go in the engine. That's really probably messing with you. Yeah, basically we can do a hell of a lot more, and honestly this is a really great way to kind of learn the basics of it. So all four can get undone, or you can do it manually as well. You have all these tools available to you. If I go to the tool belt, all these tools are available, including breaker bars and the like, which I can tell you from experience, breaker bars are a good idea. So we can take off the wheels, dump them on the floor, brakes, change the brake pads, undo the bolts. Everything other than like oil lines seems to be here. That's the main thing that's missing. So the job at hand for today, as you can clearly tell by the title of this video, I want to install a turbo myself. And you're gonna see, for anyone that's actually done this, it's actually pretty closely accurate. So the best thing to do for this car, undo the latches, let's pick up that hood a little bit, throw it over there, goodbye. And it's probably best to we'll take off the sides as well. Of course, you see that I'm using one singular clip to do this. It's not normally how it goes. It does take a lot longer than this. Even the hood, I mean, it's got latches. It's a bit more acceptable. We'll take off the very front of it as well. And the under tray, I mean, I think we should be okay with the under tray. So, first things first, we should probably buy everything we need for the turbo upgrade, okay? This right now is just a general inline 4 engine. I'm assume some kind of Miata engine, something like that, and we need to make it beefier. We need to make the choo-choos. So on the tablet, the best way to do this is to go to, obviously, the catalog. And if we go to the, what would it be under? Ah, there it is. It's in the engine accessories. Right now, this is everything we have. Of course, there's going to be more bits we need, like clamps and the like. But if we then go to, not clear cart, I've done that by mistake quite a few times. There we go. Servo Kit. And we should see, pop. It has arrived in one box. Sounds pretty dangerous to me, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to go, where do I put this stuff? I've got no room. Let's go wheel the cart. No, I need this. This is why you keep your area clean. Your work area should remain clear at all times. We can also make this bigger, so let's do that. Okay. Let's open the box. Now, unfortunately, when you do open any of the boxes in this game, once I figure out which way it is, cool, how cool is that? It goes, oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. It just kind of went, not really everywhere, but just a little bit everywhere. First thing I'm gonna do is take off the standard clamps, and I forgot that it's just gonna drop on the floor. Of course, I'm still used to playing Car Mechanic Simulator, which I will say I do like Car Mechanic Simulator what it is. This doesn't have as many cars and the like, but it allows you to get a bit more in depth with them, and that's why I like it in that way. So I think the first thing we should probably do, let's take off the old manifold, right? So there is a clamp down here. If I actually go and reach for that. There we go. That's on the floor. We'll keep that down there. And we just need to do the bolts. So, one of my absolute favourite things to do in this game is to just impact everything. Where's the impact gun? There it is. Oh, come back. Swap hands with it. Make sure we undo, because I have snapped many a bolt. And impact away these bolts. Thank you. Oh no, I'm dropping them on the floor. Is that all of them? No. Okay, job's a good one. Take off the old manifold. Shove it over there. Look at this, Mum. I'm turboing a whip. And we're going to take this turbo manifold, whack that on, and we're going to re-need all those bolts again. This is going to take a while. Putting on them all individually. Oh, please tell me that's on. Can I, like, oh, I can just auto them on. A lot of this game is just picking up the bolts that you did lose. Thankfully, there is an option to light up all the bolts that you did lose. Again, this is probably the more in-depth part compared to Car Mechanic Simulator. There's one down there. Thankfully, they do fly to you. And if we just... Oh, come on. Come on, do it all. Okay. Jesus. That took a... I need a break after that, my God. So as you can see, so far, pretty impressive, huh? Pretty impressive. I know how to put our turbo on. Of course, so far, we've just put the manifold on. But we're almost there. Installing a turbo, apparently child's play. So, turbo ready to go on. So this is our turbo. Pretty nice size. Decent, not too shabby if you ask me. And we'll just plop her on there. Now, we do need some bolts. What bolts they are, I do have to question. Let's go with a trusty mate bolts. If we go to the cart and buy 4 of those, I think we should be grand. Delivery. Oh God! Oh yes, we've sorted it. Can you even see those? You can probably actually see them better than I can. I just kind of know the general vicinity as to where the bloody things are. Get down under turbo. Where's he gone? Oh, no, just there. Come on. We're in. Okay. I've been hunting for this bolt for bloody ages. Where is it? Can I? Oh God, is it even that? Where's me bolt? I'm just going to auto it because I am lazy. It's not displaying the torque properly. It was doing it earlier. Whatever. I'm not spending bloody ages on that. So, turbo technically fully installed. What we're going to do is soon grab you actually, because we do want to reuse you. Come on, come with me. Oh, I'm missing something kind of important. Let's go back. There you go. We do need one of them. Without you, we'd be in trouble. We're also missing intercooler piping as well. Pick you up. The other should be here in a second. Right, let's put this in the front, I think it goes. Oh no, do I have to remove the bottom? Nah, we got this, come on. Oh, that was it! Come on, sunshine. Here we go. Right, this, I think, goes this side. It's kind of just a puzzle at this point. Gotta shove it where it fits. Finally! That took a little bit longer than I would have hoped. So this side goes into the spinny boy. There we go. Whew. Oh, I need to keep taking breaks. Take off these clamps and come on, separate you, because we do need to set up a little bit differently. Okay, that goes on there, and then one final piece of pipe, I think. Oh, goes in there. Now we do need some clamps. There are clamps missing all over the car, but that we'll get to that. Stop your whinging. What comes next? I mean, oh, I think we just put the cone filter on the turbo itself. So let's stop it! Take the cone filter off. This is a great way to spend your lockdown. Learning about, honestly, that's the main reason I bought this game. I feel like watching YouTube videos on how to do things with cars is like one thing. Being able to do it yourself in quarantine, good idea. Good idea. How to turbo a car in quarantine. As I was saying, there are no lines to lay, unfortunately. I think that would make the game even better, because there are these connections here, like for the sparks. I just think that would add like another element to it. Imagine we just need... God damn it! And I think as well, we can actually go on here and purchase a replacement, which saves loads of time. Oh, actually, 2 came in the box. That's actually really cool. I ordered 2, and I assume they'll come in separate boxes. So this side as well needs one here. Intercooler clamp, intake clamp. Let's just buy 3 of those. I'm rich! Whatever, we got 26 grand, and they're bloody clamps. Brink table over here. There we go. Before I forget, this is actually the turbo downpipe. We need to fit it back onto the exhaust. I completely forgot. I would have been shouted at for that. So see if we can just mangle it through here. There is no clipping allowed. Oh, I think we do need some V-band clamps. Do we actually have some of those? Is that a V-band clamp? Yeah, that's a V-band clamp. So that can just... Balls! You don't need a V-band clamp? Oh no, don't leave it in the engine bay, you absolute... Oh, hang on. Don't know what that does. I'm gonna be honest. But it wants to go on there. There we go. Perfect. Job's a good one, right? I mean, my clamps are all missing, alright? But we have built the basic. That's literally most of what we need to do for the turbo. So I think, realistically, can we bring up and tell us? Oh, here we go. Oh dear. There's a lot of there's a lot of work to do on this car, which I think is a cool idea to like rebuild a car in VR. At some point, I do want to rebuild the whole bloody engine and the like. I think that would be really cool. So for now, let's have a look. Wheel stud. Is it going to tell us anything about the turbo? Okay, I'm done. We've built a turbo. We've put the turbo in. We've officially turboed a car, technically, mostly. 99% turboed a car in VR. I am hot and sweaty, so I'm gonna go. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to smash like if you want to see more of this game on the channel. It's Wrench on Steam. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out yourself. It's available in VR and not in VR. If you can play it on normal keyboard and mouse, but I've seen the controls a little bit iffy without VR. Anyway, see you in the next video. Until next time, if you want me to rebuild an engine, peace. Yes, this is post VR hair.